Good day from this end. This is Millicent Millie. You're welcome to Herbs and Spirituals. And please, if today is your first time of visiting this channel, please, I would like you to join the family, like our videos, comment, share our videos with your friends and families, okay? And then hit the subscription button. After you hit the subscription button, click on it again. You'll see three options of bells. The one at the top, the dangling one, click on it. When you click on it, whenever time I load any video, you'll be notified. Thank you as you do that. God bless you. Today I want to talk about the importance of listening to our spirit guides. Okay, the importance of listening to our spirit guides. Some people calls it guardian angels, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now I want to let you know that the moment you are giving birth to, you already have a spirit assigned to be with you. Everyone has a spirit or more than one with them. They're always there to guide you. They're always there to see you through, to advise you. You understand? Sometimes some people tend to ignore their spirits. Okay? And these spirits are so gentle, they are not harmful. When you ignore them, when you decide not to listen to them, they are still there. They will feel bad, but they are still there. But their presence in our lives is to guide us, guide our path. You understand? And whenever they are telling you what to do, although sometimes they are like the other spirits as well, there's always the good and bad in everything. Just like there is light and day, okay? There is evil and there is good. So there is, when God assigned a good spirit to you, there is also another spirit that also is there. You understand? So the spirit that will advise you on doing something good, something kind, something nice, something beautiful, this one is the good spirit. But that one that will want you to go for retaliation, go for revenge, go and take what does not belong to you, that is a bad spirit. We all have it in us. You understand? But how do we recognize the good spirit and follow the good spirit and obey the good spirit? Now, many of us have disconnected with our spirit a long time ago. They are still there following us. You understand? So if you feel you don't have a spirit, it's because you don't believe in a spirit. You understand? We all have spirits. Everyone have their spirits guide, following them, guiding them. You understand? And they speak to you. When they speak to you, they meant good. I want to tell you an experience I had with mine. And sometimes God speaks to us through these spirits. Yes, God communicates with us. God doesn't come down to come and talk to you. He uses the spirit He gave you to communicate with you. Sometimes it is in our dreams. He communes with us through the spirits. Now, I want to share an experience of what happened 3 years ago. That time, I was having an issue. You understand, a family issue. So I relocated with my children. I relocated from where we were and went to a lower place. In Nigeria, they call it "face me, I slap you." You understand? So I went to that kind of environment. My children were not used to that kind of environment. But because of the condition that we were in, I had no choice, so we had to manage that place. Okay, now the yard is so small, so compacted. This person's room is facing, you understand, this person's room is facing this other person's room. That is how it is. It's so noisy and all that, dirty, blah blah. The rooms you can get, for cheaper amounts. I can call it a ghetto or whatever. So in that kind of yard, you will see all kinds of things. People laying horses, people, a lot of things. There's no love, jealousy, always abound in that kind of places. You understand? So when we went there, I told my daughter. Then she was 9. Okay, she was my helping hand in helping her siblings. Okay, there are just 3 of them, girls. Okay, so when I go to work, I teach her what to do. Time they will take their lunch and all that. And that period was actually I think a holiday or so. So the toilet that we used in that place to actually use then was a short put. If you're in Nigeria and from the ghetto side, you understand what I mean by short puts. So that is, you drop your poo in a container and then you go and pour it inside the toilet. You understand? And this toilet, it was facing my neighbor. When the entrance of the house, you first meet my neighbor. After her room, the next room is my room. So the toilet was facing just opposite her window, just close to her window. Honestly. And so when people come and drop feces, you know, litter it like that, she will start rendering causes. She will cause generation unborn. That's how they do there. So one day I was at work, and then that was in the morning. I've already had my routine morning prayer, which I normally do every morning when I resume like that. Now, after this prayer, for me to start my duty for that day, I started having this urge. In fact, I don't know what to qualify it with. I don't know if you say it's an urge or a voice, or or my instinct. I don't know what to. I don't know how to say it's God that told me. I don't just know how to use those words because I don't know. I was unaware of anything. You understand? Now, this urge was about to pray for my children. The thing was like, pray for your children. I don't know if to say it's a voice or the feeling was too much. It was so persistent. Sorry, pardon my grammar. Don't mind me. So it was like, pray for your children, pray for your children, pray for your children, pray for your children. I was like, I've already had my morning prayer. Why would I embark on prayer number 2 just to pray for my children? This is what I was just telling myself. Then I decided to ignore that voice. But that voice kept insisting, pray for your children, pray for your children, pray for your children. So at the end of the, like I just like, okay, let me just do it and then rest from this feeling. What was too much. It was becoming a disturbance to me. You understand? I decided to, okay, let me just say just a minute something, okay, a minute prayer for them. And then I came inside my office, shut the door. I started praying for my children. You understand? I pray for their protection. I cover them with the blood of Jesus. I cover their spirit, body, and soul with the blood of Jesus. Every evil that is coming to them, I return it back to the sender. So I focused on returning evil back to sender because of this disturbance. You understand? So I was like, every evil that is assigned to come to them, I return it back to the sender. I return it back to the sender. I cover them with the blood. Now after this prayer, I felt at ease. I felt okay. Like I was relieved from that urge. You understand? Fine. I went on my normal duty. Now, After that day, after work, that same day, I headed home. On getting home, I've not even entered my room. I met with that neighbor of mine, the one I said toilet was facing her window. And then she was like, "Are you back? Please come, let me gist you what happened today." And then I said, "Okay, something happened today." She said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, wait, let me go in there, drop my bag." And then she said, "No, that she wants to be the first to tell me what it is that happened. That she don't want any other person to be the one to tell me first. They are ofofo, and be too much and all that. That she wants to be the one to tell me by herself." I said, she was so insistent that I should follow her to her room, that she wants to gist me what happened. Okay, so I gave my children my bag to go and drop for me in my room, and then I followed her to her room, and then I was all ears. She started telling me, she started narrating how she has been laying courses since morning. I said, you were laying courses since morning. You and who again? What happened? Because I know her to lay, as she can lay course for Africa. She can lay courses. She will cause the person's unborn generation. She will cause the generation before her and after her, and the ones that is coming and all that. She, So I was like, you and who again? What happened? He said, somebody littered the toilet. So she was, after laying all these courses, that she later got to find out that it was my daughter that did it. She didn't know how to do it, but that's why she called me, so that others will not come and tell me first, so that I will not start making faces. When she was telling me this, the first thing I asked her was, when did this happen? Like, around what time? She said, hey, it was in the morning. I said, can you remember? Can you be specific? She said, could be between that 9:30, 10, 9:30, 10 o'clock. My God. And when she said, I was like, no wonder. She said, no wonder what? She said, no wonder what? And I was like, no, don't worry, continue. The surprise was the same period, the same time, this voice wouldn't let me be. The same time I was having this urge to pray for my kids. What does that tell you? Like, what meaning did you derive from this? Can you call this a pure coincidence? Never. And when she was telling me this, her elder sister was there. She said, I shouldn't bother that it's just children, that they're innocent children. The cousins will not get to them. I said, yes, of course. It never got to her, because the cousins will never get to them, I know. But she didn't understand what I meant, because while she was busy rendering those courses, God used me as a vessel to breach the courses from getting to my children. So as she was laying those courses, I was returning it back to the sender. That is, returning it back to her. That is why I don't encourage laying courses, no matter the grievance. Now, not to deviate from the topic. Now, I was sending the courses back to her. She also have two girls, you understand? Now, those two girls were the ones that partook in that courses, but the course was meant for little children. But as it didn't get to them, this is something that's happening in the spiritual realm. You understand? So after that, I went back to my room that day. I was like, what? So this disturbance, this voice, was this actual? You understand? So imagine if I had not listened to that voice, if I had not hearkened, if I had ignored the voice. You understand? So this is the reason why, ever since that day, I don't joke with. If I hear voices like that, I carry out whatever it is. So look at it's a positive something, it's a positive, the voice is advising me on what is positive, then I will do it. Because I know that my guardian angel will never mislead me. You understand? Now, that brings me to the issue of laying courses. You understand? If you lay courses to people out of anger, out of grief. That's why I say the evil, the other angel, the dark angel in us, is the one that will provoke that. You understand? Sometimes when you have issues, you're walking about, you're saying people have laid curses on you, people have blocked your way. Sometimes it is what we caused ourselves. You lay curse to someone, and maybe the person somewhat met a man of God or so, and they prayed, and the curse was averted and returned back to you. You understand? Or you did something and then it backfired and came back to you. Some of us have already caused ourselves without knowing it. Ignorantly, we think we are doing the other person, but do yourself. See, in the law of karma, it says whatever you give out comes back to you in folds 3 times. Understand? Okay, why don't you use that as an advantage of giving out goodness, doing good, so that if when good wants to come, it will come to you also in folds. You understand? Goodness will come to you in folds. But whether you give evil, it also comes back to you. That is karma for you. But I'm talking about reversing the cause. Now, to go back to my main topic, and I want to conclude with it. If you are not in line, if you are not, if you don't have any relationship with your guardian angel, you can still start one. So long as you're living, so long as you're alive, breathing, you have one. Yes. It's just that you ignore your guardian angel, your spirit guide, you ignore them. Make peace with them. Start by saying you're sorry. Sometimes when you shut them up, they follow you dumbly. They follow you quietly. They watch you are the boss. They are there to assist you. Any, give you a helping hand. So you can as well use them to gain whatever you want on earth. But listen to them. They will never mislead you. Alright, that is it for today. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got one thing or two. Thank you for watching my video. May God bless you. Bye-bye.